Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Episode 518. Yeah, it's the weekend, right? I think it is. Yeah. I think it's President's Day weekend. A lot of bullshit holidays, but whatever. Uh I don't get paid for them. It sucks. But I am off, so I'm gonna be chilling here playing games or doing some other bullshit, watching wrestling. I see when Elimination Chamber is. I know it's like at 4 a.m. because it's in fucking Australia. But I'll have to watch that with my buddy Gabe. Speaking of which, tomorrow will be a new episode of That's All Kayfabe coming out. Check it out wherever you listen to your podcast. That's All Kayfabe, or on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Lorenzo Ariola. But at Lorenzo Ariola, also on Twitter too. But no, we'll check out the news. A lot of weird, rowdy news here. Uh, uh, uh. Here we go. Sylvester Stallone's daughters say he hired Navy SEALs to train them before move to New York City, which I guess goes to show you how threatening New York City is. But he's got a lot of daughters, a lot of hot ass daughters. Uh, so yeah, Sophia and Sistine Stallone spoke to the New York Post that Sylvester Stallone hired Navy SEALs to train them in self defense before moving to New York City. What a great dad. I know if I knew self-defense, I would train my nieces cuz yeah, the world's fucking threatening. They got, you know, fucking Rick Moranis got punched there and a bunch of Chinamen, China people were always getting punched over there. So is Rick Moranis. But yeah, they just talked about how they got trained by uh Navy SEALs where there was literally training involving catching a chicken, which they called deceivingly hard. Oh, but they catch my chicken anytime. Don't say no. Don't say woo. Let's see here. There's how many names are there? So Sylvester Stallone has 5 children. One of them was named Sage, who was a boy, but he died in 2012 from an overdose. And Sergio, and then he has daughters Sophia, Sistine, and Scarlett. Not the best name, Scarlet, but it works. Sophia's all right. Sistine, I don't know, but I guess that works. That's cool that he has a lot of daughters and he's Sylvester Stallone. He's a cool dude. I give him a thumbs up. Here's my thumb. Great job, Sylvester Stallone. You're doing great. You got a cool name, even though it's kind of a funny name, but it's cool to say, Sylvester. Speaking of the letter S, science experiment gone wrong since 18 students teacher to Tennessee hospital. How do you spell Tennessee? TENNESSEE. Ask Double J Jeff Jarrett. He'll tell you himself. Apparently they were experimenting with dry ice, and they all started feeling sick and nauseous, and they got the fuck out of there. And emergency people responded. Uh, what a dumbass science teacher. What a dumbass piece of shit. What a fucking dumbass. Nah, I don't know. Science is all bullshit, anyways. That's why you need to be religious. Stick to religion. I would stick to any other religion. Let's look at the religion of Trump. No, MAGA. Make America Great Again. Speaking of Trump, Trump launches a sneaker line, and this came out of nowhere. Or I don't know if it came out of nowhere because Trump just announced, or he didn't announce, but they just announced on the news that he owes like $365 million, but in fines to I don't know whatever. But he launched his own tennis shoe on Saturday. I've wanted to do this for a long time, Trump said when he announced the launch of a sneaker line at SneakerCon in Philadelphia. Philadelphia sounds like pedophilia. I feel like they just have I don't know. I have some incredible people that work with me on things, and they came up with this. I think it's going to be a great success. His sneakers, I don't know if they'll show a picture on the thumbnail, and you can look at them here, but they are golden with flags. Not very many stars, so it could be like a Confederate flag, but golden with flags, and they cost $3.99, and they have the number 45 on the sides with a T. Let me see. There are two different kinds. The high tops, which are gold with a T on the outside of each shoe, are called the Never Surrender high top sneaker and are priced at $3.99. The athletic ones with feature a T and the number 45 are priced at $1.99. Okay, so he has two different kinds. Um, the website selling the sneakers also features a Victory 47 perfume and cologne for sale at $99 each. I might have to get that. I want to smell like Victory. It'd be fucking nice. Better than burnt hair. Um, the sneakers, perfume, and cologne sales have nothing to do with Trump's presidential campaign or the Trump organization. The former president's name, image, and likeness have been licensed to CIC Ventures to sell sneakers. Uh, this is fucked up. President Joe Biden's re-election campaign mocked the sneaker launch, with communications director Michael Tyler saying Donald Trump showing up the Hawk bootleg off whites is the closest he'll get to any Air Force Ones ever again for the rest of his life. That's pretty fucked up. You didn't need to say that. You could have been the bigger man and just not had said anything. You piece of shit. Whatever. That's just like a politician to sling mud like that. But yeah, these gold sneakers are pretty. I don't know. I feel like if they're limited, I'm pretty sure they were limited to like 1,000 or something. They're gonna be worth a lot. Sneakers are a fucking big deal. I know when I worked at Home Depot, there was a dude who always talked to me about sneakers and how he would get a guy who he like commissioned some dude to make, those bots that help him fucking grab all the sneaker deals and shit, whenever that was a big deal. So yeah, uh, good job for Trump. I give this a thumbs up too. Trump, keep doing your thing. Who cares? I think this is a better way to spend your money than, let's say, I don't know. Let's see the next line here. Harris vows U.S. will support Ukraine as long as it takes. Vice President Kamala Harris vowed that the United States would help Ukraine in its war against Russia for as long as it takes, as fighting in the region continues and nears its second anniversary. Dude, what are they fighting for, dude? Like, didn't fucking Putin, Vladimir Putin, didn't he like straight up say he would stop? Like, there's really no point to this war. Like, what the fuck do we have to do with Ukraine? Like, what is over there that we need so badly to help them win this war that I don't even know is going on? Like, and then we're all this money that we're fucking could be used on anything else on our own land, on our own country, migrants, and all this other shit. And here I am, dude. I went to buy a dozen eggs. They went up. They were 250. Now they're 375. It's bullshit. You know how many eggs my family eats? Jesus Christ, dude. 375 from 250, and that was just like not even a day ago or something. It's crazy. It's fucking bullshit. I don't give this a thumbs up. This is baloney. I'm tired of you you presidents giving my money to people who supposedly need it more, but I don't think they do because you're just funding wars, you pieces of shits. I don't know, whatever. What can I do but just complain and try to you know make money and all that shit any way I can, uh you know exploit the cheap parts of life and use AI to fucking uh help me fucking make it through college. I don't know, whatever. That's all we can do is just deal with this. And I don't know, hopefully, I don't know, like, it might be Trump versus Biden. Hopefully it's someone else versus someone else because we need some new blood in there, man. These old people are just psycho, doing weird shit. We did it, Joe. Yeah. Lastly here, I want to look at NASA is looking for volunteers for a year-long simulated Mars mission. If you've ever wanted to visit Mars, NASA has an offer for you. Uh, the Nazis helped create NASA. No, apparently they're making simulated missions to look at people's psychological and health responses to conditions similar to what astronauts would experience on a deep space mission. Let's see. They're gonna be. This is like the plot to Biodome. NASA is looking for healthy, motivated U.S. citizens or permanent residents who are non-smokers, 30 to 55 years old, and proficient in English for effective communication between crewmates and mission control. They will stay in a 1,700 square foot simulated Mars environment for a little over a year. Yeah, this is like Biodome. That's all this is, right? That's all it is. This is just the plot to Biodome, the one that movie with Pauly Shore, right? Is Pauly Shore gay? He sounds gay. He might be gay. I mean, if he is gay, I don't care. That's fine. I have no problem with it. But if you are, just say it. But I don't know, man. I'm just I'm just a man still learning how to fall. That's all I can say for the end of that. That I'm just a man still learning how to fall. Um, but yeah, that's all funny, guys. I want to thank you all for listening to the podcast. Anywhere podcasts are available, just search "That's All Funny." Listen to the other show I got with my buddy Gabe called "That's All Kayfabe." Podcast all about wrestling and other wacky stuff. That's on Mondays. Check out "That's All Kayfabe" anywhere podcasts are available. You can see both of them on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola. Got the podcast there in video form, as well as interviews, game streaming, other random videos. And I have a live show with the Great Men's Salad called Tits Scenarios. We do that live on Tuesdays, 7, 8, 9 Central. Talk about movies or play a game. You can see older episodes of that on either of our Patreons. If you want to support the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. You get ad-free episodes, early episodes, bonus episodes, deleted episodes, archived episodes, and it helps support the podcast there. Get your name here, yeah. And if you want to buy any merch, check out the website www.retrohorrorinc.com, where you have prints, t-shirts, stickers, or if you want to commission some great art from a great artist, at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram. He's the Bret Hart of graphic art. I want to thank you for listening. Thank my Patreon members for support, and take care. Bye.